Scott LoBaido joins us today. Scott, thanks for being with us again.
Awesome.
Scott's been on What's the Deal, our Sunday show, but it's the first on our first day right here on Liquid Lunch. Scott is a patriotic artist. He's toured the country and painted half-acre, 1 acre, 2 acre?
3.5 acres.
3.5 acre
Biggest flag
warehouse, American flag on a warehouse roof. The biggest flag in America ever painted. He did one in all 50 states. And Scott just came off a tour, the 22 tour, because 22 American veterans are committing suicide every day. Scott, tell us a little bit about the 22 tour. All these paintings that you see here are made for us special by Scott LoBaido. If you're interested in any of these paintings and more of his art, go to scottlobaido.com. Scotty, tell us about 22. Tell us about these paintings. What inspires you?
Listen, the reason I'm on this show here, and I'm not on some art talk show, is because the art world effing hates my guts. They threw me under the bus. In the 90s, when they found out that I was an outspoken Republican, I was a NASCAR fan, I don't pronounce my R's, I'm from Staten Island, I like girls, I like whiskey, I like cigarettes, so I didn't belong in their club, so this is my club.
This is your club, and this is your club. We're going to be putting together on Liquid Lunch, I'm going to call them the Lunch Bunch for now, like Howard Stern's got a whack back. We're going to put together a lunch bunch where we're going to have regular people coming back all the time, reporting from the streets, and Scotty's going to be our #1 man. He's going to be Scotty on the streets. He's going to go out there, and he's going to paint some art, and he's going to have some pretty producer with him who's going to talk to people and ask them what they think about Scott, what they think about Scott's art, and what they think about what's happening.
Listen,
in
a
our
great
country.
example.
I need you for this.
Listen to me, this is perfect, because I do this anyway. Now I got an outlet. Who are my clients? Who are my fans? The capitalists out there. America, the heart of America. I'm not an artist for these uptight, hoity-toity folk. I'm the artist. I'm a regular mook.
You're a regular mook.
I'm a knuckle-dragging, primitive, deplorable is why they also hate me.
But Scott, liberals who hate Donald Trump, they can like your artwork too, and also deplore veteran suicide, right?
Yes, well, that's this thing, this project actually, to be serious. Let me talk about this first. This painting I did, this is called New Sheriffs in Town. And I did this in the park right across from NYU. I set up my easel legally, started painting this. I had to have security. I had a couple of friends of mine that were security because it got ugly, you know. And wait a minute, could be somebody just painting a landscape. This is what I chose to paint.
Right. Isn't it scary that
So
freedom of expression and freedom
There's
of
no
speech
tolerance
is only
in the art
for the
world.
left?
That's why I left it. Forget about them throwing me out. There's no tolerance. Anyway, so I'm going to be doing a lot of cool stuff like that on the street, whether it's Trump or whether it's just patriotic or...
Tell us a little bit about this painting right here behind me. I don't know if you can get a shot of that, but there's actually a snake about 6 inches behind my head mounted on a huge flag. What made you put a snake on a flag?
Favorite...
Snakes on a painting!
Snakes on a painting.
That's going to be Samuel L. Jackson. Samuel L. Jackson's next
on.
movie, not Snakes on a Plane.
Snakes on a
Snakes
painting.
on a painting.
Well, there you go. It's already done.
What inspired the snake?
It's my version of the Gadsden flag, the Don't Tread on Me flag. That's one of my favorite flags. There's the yellow one that we know with the coiled snake, and then there's the one with the red and white stripes with the rattlesnake on it. That's a real taxidermied rattlesnake, excuse me. Wow. I get to burp a little bit because we're drinking.
I feel like this flag, this painting right here says to me, in an era where you got guys like Colin Kaepernick wearing pigs on their socks and taking a knee and starting this movement for the national anthem where the flag is being disrespected in so many ways. To me, this painting means you want to touch this flag, you got to get by this rattlesnake right here. And that's what I'm thinking. And I'm proud to have your rattlesnake right behind me protecting my back, Scotty.
The rattlesnake was only found in North America. Like Benjamin Franklin put it together with, you know, with who we are. Because the rattlesnake is just like who we are. If you're walking in the woods and you kick a rattlesnake, can I get up?
I don't think you want to. We want you to sit
kick
down.
a snake, you kick a rattlesnake by accident, it goes like this. You kick it again, then the rattle goes off. In other words, don't
back
F
up
me. You kick it a third time, you're going to get bit, and you're going to get bit bad.
I want to make clear, no snakes were harmed during the production of this particular
right.
television
No,
show.
For all you
it's a politically
PETA freaks
incorrect
out
show.
there, oh, we didn't harm any animals to make any of these paintings. They're animal-free, they're fat-free, they're oil-free, they're meat-free.
But, John, with so much concern about everything from
There's all these
tariffs.
qualifiers, no peanuts, no vegan, no oil, no shrimp, no...
Yeah, I noticed that you specified our vodka was meat-free. because
Organic
Most
Punzoni.
vodkas do have bacon in them or something.
We fit with the program.
But I know we're going to have this face-off between a Republican elected official here in New York and a liberal waiter in Wall Street. But I am curious, John and
Well,
Scott.
let me just correct that. Tim Collins is going to be joining us, and he's been featured on What's the Deal before. He's the general manager of Bobby
I didn't mean
Vans
to demote.
downtown.
Sorry.
He is a socially liberal, fiscally conservative guy. So on this show, we want to bring you all different points of view. We're not going to just keep rolling out a bunch of right-wingers telling you a whole sack of crap. Okay, we're going to bring in all different points of view. We're going to remove the noise in the middle, and we're going to have an informed, educated discussion so you can hear both sides and you can figure it out for yourself.
But if that number is accurate, that there's really 22 veterans
Yes,
a day
I'm glad
that
you
kill
brought this
themselves,
back up. Yeah.
that would mean that since just September 11th, there would be 140,000 veterans that have killed themselves. How can that
listen, it's beyond comprehensible. I've been writing this number 22 with a Sharpie since my tour in 2015 when I traveled the country, and that's when I found out about this number, and it didn't soak in. So this last tour I just finished up last week, which I traveled to the original 13 colonies, and we don't have any B-roll of that. But you go to my website; it's right on my website. You could actually see.
We're going to feature all that. You're going to be hearing from Scott all the time right here on Liquid Lunch.
Let me finish this. This is disgusting. Okay, we can fix this. I've been on the road for a couple of months, and I'm listening to the families and actually veterans who had the gun right to their head and found an organization finally. There's 1,000 organizations out there, but they're unreachable. So we need to create this umbrella, put them all together, and make it public. We have to talk about it. So thank you for letting me on. Because when nobody wants to talk about this effing thing,
Scotty,
it's a stigma we have to
refrain from.
There's a
vulgarity.
sign up there that says Scott LoBaido did not curse.
But,
It's right on the wall.
Scott makes a great point. And you know what? When regular guys like us get on TV and we get to talk to a national audience, these are the things the left-wing media doesn't tell you about because they don't care about 22 veterans a day who went and fought for this flag, killing themselves.
It's not
so
that
you
they
know
don't
what
care.
Scotty?
There's this fear that they don't want to talk about it because it's such a delicate, ugly,
What
ugly
I think
situation.
we'll do is this. Our friends from Freddy's Salameria are sending us down lunch every day. Beautiful antipasto if anybody wants to have a little snack. But what we're going to do is we're going to get you out on the street every week, okay? And I want you to bring us one of these charities that provides outreach to veterans who are thinking about suicide. And we're going to promote it right here on Liquid Lunch. And we'll pick one a week.
Good.
And we'll try to drive as many people as we can to that website, and we'll rotate them. I want veterans to know, and I want veterans who watch this show here, abroad, on NewsmaxTV.com. We're here for you. Scott's been traveling the 13 colonies to bring awareness to 22 deaths a day for the people who went and fought for our freedoms. And every week, you tell us who we need to talk about,
Good.
and we're going to bring that to our audience.
Even if we discuss it for like 10 seconds, because that's the problem. We have to have the conversation. Now, listen to me. Go to my website and check it out. And there's a petition there. I need to get this art installation on the White House lawn.
Okay.
It has to be.
Well, President Trump, if you're watching, you've done so much for veterans, the VA, and everything else. Let's get Scotty's artwork on the lawn of the White House. It would be fantastic.
And
Not
you
for his
own-
own
You
sake,
own
but
two
for
of
the
my
veterans.
paintings,
For
Mr.
the
Trump.
veterans,
I'm happy to
get
know
it
that.
out there.